Hello, everybody. It's me, Kelly at Kelly Kinetics. Sorry, I just had to start with that music. And today I'm going to talk to you briefly about what happens in a belly dance class with me. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you. And I have my screen again. So, the reason why I want to talk about what happens in a belly dance class with me is because sometimes people don't join because they're scared. They don't know what's going to happen. They're like, belly dance? I've never done that before. I don't know. I don't know. And then more often than not, they just don't come because of the fear of the unknown. So I may not show you anything today, but I'll talk about what we do in the class. So what I start out with is sort of like a dynamic warm up. So we just get lots of big movements going to get the whole body warm and ready for action. Dynamic movement through all the limbs, all the joints. Sometimes it's almost like the starting of a fitness class, and I just make it fun, interactive, and sometimes I'll throw in secret ways of you already doing dance movements without really noticing it, and that's usually very fun. And the biggest thing about that warm up is that you don't have to worry about getting it right. I feel like there's a weird vibration because I'm not wearing my earphones. I don't know. So it's not that you're not. Don't worry about not getting things right because more than not likely you won't get them right in the warm up, but that doesn't matter. It's all about just having fun in the beginning. Once everybody's warm, we're going to have some water. We're going to put our hip scarves on. Don't worry if you don't have a hip scarf because I have very many to lend out. If you do want your own hip scarf, I can sort of point you to where you can get them. Uh, uh, Sometimes I have them for sale. I don't have any at the moment, but don't worry if you're just coming for that free class. I have some to share with you. Uh, so once we got our hip scarves on, because everybody's a beginner, I will talk about alignment, body alignment. Where should everything be? And it's not even just for dancing, but really you should be thinking about these things in your everyday lives. So a lot of what I teach in belly dance, I teach in personal training and vice versa. So you get the best of both worlds with me. After the warm up and the alignment, then I start to focus on what basic or essential movements. So these range anywhere from, just body isolations to um, basic shimmy movements to basic what we call ooey gooey movements and basic accented movements. I don't always teach traveling steps to pure beginners, but because it's fun and I want you to have fun, I may put that in there. So those will be in there. We do a lot of practice. I'll show you how it's supposed to look, and then we start to experiment with that and see how far we can get our bodies to go with the movements. And a lot of the time I'll get you to put your hands on your body, get your hands to push the body to where it wants to go, so that you understand how things are going. And yeah, I am shimmying in my chair. I can't help it. Once that music goes, it's like, what? I gotta go. So, anyways, and then usually I'll do in a regular class, I'll do, I don't know, maybe two new movements, maybe two or three, depending on the speed with which people pick things up. But in a workshop, I if it's an introductory workshop like this, I go, go, go. So I go from one thing to the next so that you're just like having all this fun and not realizing that you're actually kind of sort of belly dancing already. Um, But yeah, I like to try and do upper body, lower body, get it all in there and get your cardiovascular system going. Definitely towards the end. There'll be like pattern building with movements uh, and different ways of practicing them. Then towards the end, I do different things. I may just say follow the leader, or I may work up to some little combination to put together that we get by the end of the class, or anything like that. Likely, when you come to the free workshop, I am going to have veils as well. So we may do some arm and veil work. That's always fun, and it's great exercise for the shoulders and the arms as well. Um, yeah, and then at the end of every class, I really like to have a good cool down with a stretch because that's important. And throughout, feel free if it's too much, you can take a break, you can drink water, whatever you need to do to be comfortable and have a good time is what I want you to do. If you have questions in my classes, ask. Uh, no question is a stupid question. Just ask questions. The more you ask, the more you learn and the more fun you'll have. And I think that's pretty much it. This is not a long live, and this is the first live that I'm actually doing without preparing for an hour and a half. I didn't even write anything down. I knew this is what this is today, and this is all it is, and it's almost done. So, if anyone would like to ask me any questions, feel free to ask here in the comments section. You can also, where is my link? You can also go, I'm going to go to my Visita site. And on my Visita site, you can go to my online client portal and you can sign up for your free spot in the belly dance class. And you just get it. It is right there. If you go there, you can sign up for your spot. You need to sign up for a spot so that number one, I know how many people are there, how many uh, hip scarves I need to bring, how many veils I might need to bring, but also whether there are any spots left or if there's going to be a waiting list or not. And you can also scroll down a bit on the portal there and you can send me a message where it says get started or whatever. You can send a message through there. That will also set you up with my mailing list. And that way you'll get more in-depth information about stuff that I don't always share here on the live. So I'm looking forward to teaching next Wednesday, and I hope to see you there. It's Kelly at Kelly Kinetics, and I hope you have a great weekend and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.